Chapter summary on the first look at Scratch. So, this is the online Scratch editor. This cat is called a sprite. A sprite simply means an object in Scratch. And every object will be displayed in this stage area. And on the left hand side of the screen, you will see all the coding blocks right here. So the box in the middle will be our scripting area. Or we can call this our program area. So to use a block, we simply drag one from the left hand side to the middle window. Note that there's a small icon of the cat at the top right corner. That means each object or each sprite has its own code in the middle window. And finally, all the objects that has been used in the program will be displayed in the lower right corner. To set the language of Scratch, we can select this icon and then select the preferred language from the menu. To design the backdrop, that is the background of the stage, click this button to choose a pre-made backdrop. Or we can click this Paint button to redesign the backdrop by ourselves. Working with Sprite. Every Scratch project must contain at least one sprite. And we have to always give a meaningful name to every sprite, such as we can rename a sprite right here. We can also make it visible or invisible by turning on or off this Show button. The coordinates, the direction, and the size of the sprite is also displayed right here. Setting the coordinates. So this is the coordinate system of the Scratch environment. And this is very similar to the XY coordinate plane which you will be learning in your S1 mathematics lesson. So the horizontal axis represents the x-axis and the vertical axis is represented by the y-axis. So this is the x-coordinate and this one is the y-coordinate. So at the center, the coordinates are 0, 0. And in Scratch, the maximum value of x is 240. And the smallest value is negative 240. And for the y-coordinate, the greatest value is different from that of x, and it is 180 only. And the smallest value will be negative 180. Now let's look at some basic ways of drawing. In Scratch, different blocks have different meanings or different actions. For example, this motion block, go to XY where XY both equals to 0, will move the sprite to the center. And this erase all command will clear everything. And to set the pen color, we use the Set Pen Color to block. Similarly, to set the pen size, we use the block Set Pen Size to. And to start drawing, we use the Pen Down command. Now let's see some further motions command. To instruct the sprite to point to the right, we use point in direction 90. And here we can see the map of the direction in Scratch. Pointing right will be 90 degrees, while pointing upwards will be 0 degrees. Pointing downwards will be 180 degrees, while pointing left will be negative 90 degrees. To move a sprite, we use the Move block. And this wait 1 second block will tell the sprite to wait for 1 second. Finally, to stop drawing, we can use the Pen Up block. Saving and sharing a project. To save a Scratch project online, click the File menu and select Save Now. And you can always find all your projects online by selecting the My Stuff menu.